Putting myself in an unknown environment and challenging myself to make a big change will give me a big learning zones. If I succeeded on these challenges, I may be able to expand my comfort zone significantly. For example, I may experience a completely new job or department. However, be careful not to change it too much, or I may enter a panic zone when I leave my comfort zones and put myself on the learning zones. I will face new challenges. Solving these challenges can be an opportunity for growth. Strengthens my ability to apply, maximize work efficiency, increase creativity, increased self-esteem. People often prefer a comfort zone that is stable. If I want to dramatically change my life, I needed to change my behavior because we have a fundamental survival instinct. We tend to stay in our safe, comfortable comfort zones. Anxiety about unknown experience and fear of failure are major barriers for many people. In a sense, it may be inevitable that we choose to maintain the status quo rather than take risks. There are a few things to keep in mind when leaving your comfort zones and taking on new challenges. Be careful to manage stress. Set realistic goals and keep trying. Changing unknowns can be scary and anxiety provokes. Excessive stress and fear not only do not lead to growth, but also have a negative impact on you and those around you. Therefore, it is important to consciously manage stress through adequate rest and frequent communication with those around you. It is necessary to create an environment in which both individuals and those around him or her can pay attention to whether he or she is trying too hard and has somehow reached a panic zones. To get out of the comfort zones and challenging yourself, running zone that with moderate load. It is important to set goals that you can realistically achieve. If the goals are too high, it will be difficult to reach them, and the feeling of frustrations can discourage people from taking on a challenge. It is a good idea to start with small goals, accumulating success, and gradually work towards larger goals as you build confidence. Support is needed for medium to long-term growth, rather than thinking on the short term. In addition, if we have experienced a failure in the past, or have low self-efficacy, for some other reasons, it is difficult for us to master the courage to take the plunge. Low self-image and low self-confidence can also contribute to keep us away from new challenges. It is also possible that we do not perceive the benefit for the risk. If we do not feel that there is sufficient reward, we will not be motivated to take on the risk and the stress. Growth is an abstract concept. It can be difficult to realize immediately. Therefore, we stay in our comfort zone, especially if we don't see any short-term benefit. There may also be cases where disadvantage are greater than the advantage. For example, if we have the desire to try something, we tend to weigh the pros and cons and choose to maintain the status quo in situations where we might be antagonized by those around us. Outside of our comfort zone, we are exposed to environment and the situation that we have never been in before, which increases our adaptability. This is because we are exposed to new stimuli that change our thinkings and values. Our resistance to new environment and the situation diminishes or reduces. For example, if I experience a transfer for second mentor as a learning zone, I will be able to adapt to the working and a new environment, making it easier to accept the transfer and the second mentor in the future. Maximize our work efficiency. When I leave my comfort zone, I may find that my work efficiency is maximized because I remain in a state of moderate attention and my concentration is enhanced. Work within the comfort zone can be tackled with ease, so work efficiency will be high in its own way. However, familiar work can easy because boring and tedious, concentration can often be lost. It is said that the people can maximize their ability when they are challenged with tasks that have a few new elements. To maximize the work efficiency, we will need to get out of your comfort zone. Increase in creativity. Leaving the comfort zone increases in creativity because it requires taking on new challenges. In work within the comfort zone, there is a real opportunity to think deeply about things or use imaginations and the method and process will becomes routine. Improve self-esteem. When you get out of your comfort zone and tackle new challenges, your sense of self-esteem will increase. For example, if I set a goal at work that is difficult to achieve without effort, when I achieve it, I will feel that I can do it, and my sense of self-esteem will increase. Even if I fail, experience of trying something new will remain because the hurdle to challenge is lower. It will be easy to maintain the motivation to achieve the goal. Achievement eventually will realize. The more I repeated the cycle of challenges and achievement, the more my self-esteem will improve.